Bore da, morning and happy Monday. Today's little adventure is one of the most iconic climbs in Wales probably, apart from Snowdon and everything like that. Today we're going to do, can you see where I am? Cader Idris. So we're going to do Cader Idris this morning via the Minffordd route, as we're in Talallyn Lake, which is over there. So it's nice easy start through the forestry this morning, as you see, but this route starts with a sting. There's no escaping that. The initial climb up to Llyn Cai, which lasts about a mile, is very steep, engineered steps. So it's not going to be pretty. I'll try and film a bit of it, but the weather's held after Storm Bert last night. On Saturday we're looking at the weather forecast all weekend, and as you can see, it's beautiful. It's clearing up nicely, so hopefully it'll stay away as we get higher. But yeah, I chose wisely, I think. I've been, as I said, been looking at the weather forecast all weekend, as I like to do a slightly out of the ordinary adventure on a Monday. So yeah, Cader Idris, here we come. Up we go. No first checking of the day. 1 mile in, worst of the steps is over now. So I thought I'd show you the options you have if you're coming up this way. There are two options on the loop. So you can either go, I've been on the route by here, on the main route, you come up here and carry on going up there, which is the route I'll be going, which is towards Llyn Cai and Cader Idris around the left hand ridge, or you can go this way. So you can carry on going up here, excuse me, carry on going up here, go over that little river bridge for there, and goes round and up. And that way you'll be able to access the ridge on the right hand side, and you're going up that way. You see the ridge line right at the top there. Cader Idris at the moment is out of the cloud, but it's just quite... Look at the summit right at the top up there. So I'll be heading left. This is an option right up if you want to go, but this has got a very steep ascent going up there. And I mean, like that. So, onwards and upwards to our next stop will be at Llyn Cai. Famous Llyn Cai now. So after that initial horrible climb up the steps, I know it's hard at the start and it's about 1.5 miles altogether, but you know, if it's hard, stick at it, because it'll be worth it, because we come into this amphitheatre that is Llyn Cai. Absolutely stunning. So the route here now, the route I'm going on will be on the established route again now, Minffordd route. So we're going along there and up along the ridge line. It's not right on the edge, it's actually the other side, but it goes along that ridge line and down. And Cader Idris itself is just in the clouds at the moment. So yeah, it's looking good. The weather's looking alright. Did I have it a shower once? Excuse me. Right, I've got to show you two routes as well only if you're really experienced. You got the Llyn Cai direct route, which you can see there right at the other end. You'll see a scree slope going all the way up into the clouds there. As I say, I wouldn't encourage anybody else unless you're really experienced. And the other one, you can see it right on the edge of the rock there. It's an actual ice climbing route in the winter. It is used in the summer for walking, but it's really exposed up there. So you got that one there and the scree slopes there. As I say, I wouldn't encourage anybody to use those roads if you're not, routes if you're not experienced. But me, I'm not saying if I'm done them or not, but yeah, alright then, I've done two of them. Right, anyway, so we're going to go now up to the ridge line, but again the actual ridge itself, and onwards you go. Llyn Cai, it's been emotional. Check-in. I've gained the initial established route now, as you can see there, up from Llyn Cai. So we go up through the rocks here now. As I said, it's not on the edge of the ridge, but you can see loads of room there. You can see the altitude now from a mile and a half almost, 2 miles up. That was a road there from Corris, which I came up in the car. Over to the other side, you got Taran Hendra range, which is going over towards Tywyn. Cambrians you can see for miles up here. The road there goes up to Dolgellau itself, so we are gaining altitude, and as you can see, with altitude it gets colder. So even if the forecast is nice in the valley, always have your winter clothes on with you. I got an extra coat with me, I got a waterproof jacket, gloves, hat, in case the weather alters, because I can feel it getting colder as we're climbing up, which is great. I love it. Onwards and upwards. That's one long drop down to Llyn Cai there. That's the altitude we've climbed now. Glad to be out of the wind, because the wind was absolutely blowing a hoolie a couple of minutes ago. You can just change in a second in the mountains, eh? But onwards we go. Cader Idris at his best. I love it, it's blowing a hoolie up here. So anyway, that's Llyn Cai, if anyone can get on. We've got to find out the signs now. Definitely up here, there's a summit, like a hut. So we'll be 5 minutes up the hut when we get to the summit. So see you at the top, how we go. Ago, it clear as a bell. And now foggy. You see Llyn Cader down there where I'll be heading later. Now this is the final little scrambly ascent of Cader Idris. As you can see, it's not the easiest summit, but as long as you've got the right gear on and everything else, it's fine. Stretch onto the summit now, won't be long. fallen off. Oops. Cheers. Hail, sun, wind, you got it. Looks like it's a welcome rest if you are at these conditions. So I've had a bit of coffee today. It's not a lot to look at, but and it's dark as well, Jesus Christ. I better put a torch on here now. Well, I'm going to hide in here for 5 minutes now and have a coffee and stuff and decide what route, because the weather is closing in a bit. I'll give it 2 minutes now, but I won't. Let's go have a coffee. See you in a bit. The famous Cader Idris Boffy. Safe and sound in here. Away from everything outside. Oof. Jesus, I think I can hear fighter jets coming in the fog. That was hell of a noise. But as I said, you're heading up this summit now called Minffordd, I think. There is a route off to the right there, you can see, but I'm going to go all the way up to the summit, bit of altitude, and then look for the fence, drop down into the valley where I was this morning. As you can see, it is a bit rocky, but I think overall, I think Cader Idris is the most, how can I explain, honest of mountains. Although there's, you know, tourists are up here all year round, and which is fair enough, isn't it? Everybody's got a right to, you know, to hike, walk up here. It's a beautiful area of the country, but it's I don't kept its soul a bit. It's not over-engineered, like Snowdon can be, I think. Llanberis route up to Snowdon, I think that's just aimed at anybody who can do it, isn't it? That's the name of the game, I suppose, the commercialism. But up here, as you can see, although it's really well attended in the summer, well, and winter really, it's an all year round, it's on the wild side, I call it. It's not over-engineered, it's beautiful, wild, wow. And yeah, I like it. I think out of all the summits in Wales I go to, and there are quite a few, obviously Crib Goch a couple of weeks ago, Tryfan is a favourite for Glyders, but I think in between Brecon, where I live and do all my training, and like northern Snowdonia, I think Cader Idris is really special to me. Like, it's got that wild, you know, I've had a lot of, you know, excellent experiences up here in the wet, in the snow, in the sun. It's wild and unkept really, and that's how it should be in the mountains. It should be unspoilt. So yeah, it's going into the fog now, and I'll look for the fence, catch up with you in a bit. Oh, there we are, just half an hour later in the fog. Summit of Mynydd Moel is there. This is the fence I was on about. But here, so if you go any further than this, you're going to end up in Dolgellau. So yeah, over the fence here now. There we are, and you follow the fence all the way down to where I was earlier on. There's like a crossroads, isn't there? So downhill now forevermore. See you in a bit. Descent from Mynydd Moel now. As you can see, it's straightforward, you can't go wrong. Follow the fence all the way down, but the only thing is, it's probably easier to go down than to go up, because after this left here it gets steep, but it's very, very rocky, so it's not a great descent. But if you want some uphill practice, yeah, this is the way. So it's not exactly clearing up, but you can see the route I went this morning. You can see there, Llyn Cai there in the distance, and I went round left and obviously up into the clouds, isn't it? But what a view. Alright, I'll show you a little of the route now in its truest form. Look at it. Definite scree slope, isn't it? Scree slope all the way down. They are trying to engineer it this long. I think a lot of that is for safety, though. As you can see, it's not the best. Not the best at all. But it's probably easier to go up than to go down. But I don't know about that, we'll see about that now. Whee! Follow. A bit like ski slalom, innit? Slalom in, slalom out. Slalom in, slalom out. Woo. This is like up the Cader, this is. It's exactly the same up to Cader Idris. It's exactly the same as this, like that. Boom, all scree slope all the way. So you can imagine what it's like. Went this way. Not the best, but I won't say never, but it's a very, very hard climb if you come up this way, but each to their own, I suppose. Right, through some bit of altitude. You can see they are trying to clean it up a bit down here. Bogs and me don't mix. Yeah, right, so they've engineered this a bit here. It is fine, I suppose. Ever climb up here, walk up here rather, you just have to look at it, don't you? It's not, as I say, it's not the best, but just have to look at how much of a challenge it will be if you came up here. especially in the winter, because these rocks are slippery at the moment. But if you come up here in the winter, obviously you need crampons, everything like that, but take your time. You can see how steep this is at the moment now. No running today, just walking. Safe and sound back to the car, but that's the aim anyway, isn't it? But yeah, this is the route. Down, 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 steep, steep, steep. Ever climb up here, walk up here rather, you just have to look at it, don't you? It's not, as I say, it's not the best, but just have to look at how much of a challenge it will be if you came up here, especially in the winter, because these rocks are slippery at the moment. But if you come up here in the winter, obviously you need crampons, everything like that, but take your time. You can see how steep this is at the moment now. No running today, just walking. Safe and sound back to the car, but that's the aim anyway, isn't it? But yeah, this is the route. Down, 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 steep, steep, steep. Beautiful view. Checking at 3.5 miles. As you can see, I've lost a load of altitude up there. Very, very slippery underfoot, very unstable, as you can see in the last clip. Who'd want to walk up there? I wouldn't. It's not runnable. No, well, obviously it's a really steep gradient, so I wouldn't want to. I don't think I want to go up there ever. Anyway, this is the junction now of where we need to go. I need to go. So you go over a stile by here, and you can see the route I want to go. It's quite clear again, and I'm going to end up on the waterfall that I showed you earlier on. So I'll see you at the waterfall. Ciao for now and enjoy the video. I'm running. I'm actually running. I'm running all day. Too slippery. Look at these rocks, and they're very, very slippery. Very slippery underfoot. Woo! As you can see there. But I'm actually running, yay! Cader Idris isn't really a running route anyway. It's more of a hiker-bike route. But yeah, I'm actually running a bit too. In my winter get up. Full waterproofs on an hour ago, look. And now I'm absolutely sweltering like a chicken in a bag. At 6 miles. So if you remember this from this morning, this is where the route splits. So you can either come across here and up there and up that ridge right where I came this morning and this afternoon now where I come down, or you can go up that way on the established route Minffordd up to Sinacai. So that's the loop up the Minffordd, Sinacai, Cader Idris, Mynydd Moel, along that ridge there and down that horrible scree steps to here. That's where we are now. So it's on the slate bridge. So we've got a nice easy descent down through the forestry to the car park and see you at the finish. There we have it, the Cader Idris circuit via the Minffordd path. I really enjoyed that today. It's not the longest of routes, but as you can see from the off, it's a challenge. The steps are relentless for a mile either way. either coming up or coming down. I've been up Cader over the years a lot in all sorts of conditions really, and I think the wind up there today, it's the windiest I've ever seen it, I think. And that says something, you know, things I've done in the past, but no, really, really windy. I was hoping it'd go a little further. It's the weather that always is in charge on the mountains, isn't it? If the weather says no, it's no. So no, that's fine. I've enjoyed the route today. I've been up here for a while. I'm feeling my quads now. So yeah, excellent day all round and an excellent route. So I shall see you all soon. Enjoy.